It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Mr. Baker is at the office. Mr. Baker is at the office. He doesn't usually work on Saturday. He doesn't usually work on Saturday. He has to write a lot of letters today. He has to write a lot of letters today. Nobody else is in the office. Nobody else is in the office. He likes it when it's quiet. He likes it when it's quiet. He can do a lot of work. He can do a lot of work. The telephone doesn't ring all the time. The telephone doesn't ring all the time. Visitors don't interrupt him all the time. Visitors don't interrupt him all the time. What day is it? What day is it? It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Where's Mr. Baker? Where's Mr. Baker? He's at the office. He's at the office. Does he usually work on Saturday? Does he usually work on Saturday? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. What does he have to do today? What does he have to do today? He has to write a lot of letters today. He has to write a lot of letters today. Is there anybody else in the office? Is there anybody else in the office? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Does Mr. Baker like it when it's quiet? Does Mr. Baker like it when it's quiet? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Why does he like it when it's quiet? Why does he like it when it's quiet? Because he can do a lot of work. Because he can do a lot of work. Does the telephone ring all the time? Does the telephone ring all the time? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Do visitors interrupt him all the time? Do visitors interrupt him all the time? No, they don't. No, they don't. There isn't much traffic on Saturday. There isn't much traffic on Saturday. He can get to the city in half an hour. He can get to the city in half an hour. He can park on the street. He can park on the street. He has to pay for the car parking. He has to pay for the car parking. He gets a cup of coffee at a coffee shop. He gets a cup of coffee at a coffee shop. He takes it up to his office. He takes it up to his office. The lifts operate on Saturday. The lifts operate on Saturday. He doesn't have to walk upstairs. He doesn't have to walk upstairs. Is there much traffic on Saturday? Is there much traffic on Saturday? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. How fast can he get to the city? How fast can he get to the city? He can get to the city in half an hour. He can get to the city in half an hour. Where can he park? Where can he park? He can park on the street. He can park on the street. Why does he like to park on the street? Why does he like to park on the street? Because he has to pay for the car parking. Because he has to pay for the car parking. Where does he get a cup of coffee? Where does he get a cup of coffee? He gets a cup of coffee at a coffee shop. He gets a cup of coffee at a coffee shop. Does he drink it in a coffee shop? Does he drink it in a coffee shop? No, he doesn't. He takes it up to his office. No, he doesn't. He takes it up to his office. Do the lifts operate on Saturday? Do the lifts operate on Saturday? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Does he have to walk upstairs? Does he have to walk upstairs? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Sometimes he works at Miss Ross's desk. Sometimes he works at Miss Ross's desk. She doesn't usually come in on Saturday. She doesn't usually come in on Saturday. He knows how to type. He knows how to type. He can type very fast. He can type very fast. He doesn't make many mistakes. He doesn't make many mistakes. He writes his letters on Miss Ross's typewriter. He writes his letters on Miss Ross's typewriter. He leaves the letters on her desk. He leaves the letters on her desk. She types them over again on Monday. She types them over again on Monday. Where does he work sometimes? Where does he work sometimes? Sometimes he works at Miss Ross's desk. Sometimes he works at Miss Ross's desk. Does she usually come in on Saturday? Does she usually come in on Saturday? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Does he know how to type? Does he know how to type? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. How fast can he type? How fast can he type? He can type very fast. He can type very fast. Does he make many mistakes? Does he make many mistakes? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Where does he write his letters? Where does he write his letters? He writes them on Miss Ross's typewriter. He writes them on Miss Ross's typewriter. What does he do with the letters? What does he do with the letters? He leaves them on her desk. He leaves them on her desk. What does she do with them? What does she do with them? She types them over again on Monday. She types them over again on Monday. He works during the week. He works during the week. He doesn't usually work on weekends. He doesn't usually work on weekends. She likes the office when it's quiet. She likes the office when it's quiet. She doesn't like the office when it's noisy. She doesn't like the office when it's noisy. The coffee shop opens on Saturday. The coffee shop opens on Saturday. It doesn't open on Sunday. It doesn't open on Sunday. Does he work during the week? Does he work during the week? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Does he usually work on weekends? Does he usually work on weekends? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Does she like the office when it's quiet? Does she like the office when it's quiet? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Does she like the office when it's noisy? Does she like the office when it's noisy? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Does the coffee shop open on Saturday? Does the coffee shop open on Saturday? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Does the coffee shop open on Sunday? Does the coffee shop open on Sunday? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.